Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Today we will develop a mobile app where we will use predefined template, which is the MasterDetail template, and customize it in order to build a new app. The app basically has two main panes, the left side and the right side. The left side provides us with some items. When we click on certain item, the corresponding page or activity will disappear, or will appear on the right side. Okay, so we will develop like an attractions website called Bike and Barge, and this will be presented according to chapter 9. So the first thing is to create a new project. In this project, I will choose no activity to show you how to select or create the activity from within the app. So no activity. Then I will call the project or the app Bike and Barge and Barge Sofina. Okay, we will use Java API 33. Finish. Now I will share with you the Android Studio screen. Wait till the gradle completes building the app. So the basic objective of this app is to practice the MasterDetail and see how can we do customizations to the MasterDetail template in order to fit our needs in our app. This includes showing pictures, text, and also connect to a website and make permission for our mobile app to connect to the internet. We will wait. Okay. Now, here's the app. It is an empty app, no activity. As you can see, we have no Java files and no layouts. So the first step is to create a new activity. We will go to Java, right-click, new, and activity. In the activity, we will select primary, detail, views, flow. Okay. Now here, you have the dialog box saying, okay, now in this primary detail view, you have items to display on the left and the corresponding contents to be on the right. What you want to call the object kind and the object kind plural names. So we will say, okay, the default is to call the object kind in your app item, and the plural is items. So we will keep the default values. We will call them items. And our app will have a launcher activity. So we will create launcher activity in order to add the launcher activity to the manifest file of our app. Then click finish. Now, as you can see, we have these initial Java files, and we have the layout now is available. So this is the template for MasterDetail. So first of all, we have item, that the default name we call the item detail fragment, item detail host activity, item list fragment as initial files, and this is a placeholder. Okay, placeholder content as also a predefined, let's say it like a dummy class or placeholder. We will add in this file the items that we want to display on our app. You see? So this is the initial app. This is the initial template. If you see here the fragment item detail, we have two files. As you can see, the fragment item detail XML, fragment item detail XML, SW600DP. This fragment will be displayed as a layout if you are running on tablets, and this will run if you are running the app on a mobile phone. So once you run the app, so we will detect, or the system will detect, you are running the app where, on a phone or a tablet, in order to decide which one of these fragment layouts will be displayed. So fragment means the part that the thing that will be displayed on the right side of our master detail. So the master is the set of items or list that we will display on the left. The right pane will include fragments. Each item in the list on the left-hand side, each item has a fragment activity or code to display in the right side. So we call it fragment, the right side. So this is the template, as you can see. Now, this template, we will not change a lot in the code, but we will customize it. The main purpose, again, in this chapter is to do customizations for the template. So we will do customizations to add our needs. In our app, we will have three items on the right side. The first item will show set of attractions, images, and text. The second item is a text item that shows description of the tour that you can take on the city. And the third item will display a website. Okay, so this is the first thing to have, is the template. Now, okay, this is the layout. Now, the first thing I will do, I will add the necessary images we will use in this application or in this mobile app. To the drawable. We have the barge, Safina or barge, the bike, and the city, which is, for example, attractions in Budapest. These three images I have, I will copy them from my folders to drawable and copy them. Okay. Now in drawable, I have the three images. Right. Next, we will add the first activity, the first, not exactly an activity, the layout that we will display. So the first activity to display, I will go to layout, and in layout, I will create a new layout to show my photos. Right click, new, I will add layout resource file. I will not add any Java files, any complete activity, Java and XML file. I will add XML file only. So layout resource file. The layout resource file, I will call it photo or photos. Photo. Okay. Since we have more photos, I will call it photos. So photos is my layout. For this layout, we will use the what type of layout is it? The first layout is I will arrange the images and the corresponding text as tables. Tally, I will create it as the layout for this page will be table layout, TA, table layout. Got it? Yes, table layout. I'm just checking to make sure, referring to the chapter. Yes, it will be table layout. Layout, okay, good. Create. Once I click OK, you see the XML file photo XML is created. It is table layout. Going back to the code, here is the table layout for the photos. In the table layout, we will create for each row, we will create table row. Okay. In the table row, each table row, we will show an image and description for the image. We have 3 images for 3 attractions in the city. So we will add 3 rows, 2 columns, let's say. But here we're talking about the rows, table row. What we have in each table row, we have 2 items, the image and the corresponding text. We didn't define the text in the strings.xml. So let us define the strings we need. First of all, now I will take these strings from the book, from the chapter. Where are they? So I will go to Open Editor, add the items. Okay. For example, we will have txt bar. Define txt bar, and here we will add text for the bar, txt bar. Here is it from the book. Okay, it's this luxury boat leaves beautiful Amsterdam, blah blah blah, certain text. Okay, then we will add another text for bike. We want to take a bike or ride a bike, txt bike, and the text for this is maybe I have extra spaces. Yes. What other text we have? We have, for example, text for the Budapest city. Here's the text for Budapest. What else? We have also text description. Icon part detail. We have the title, text title. And the title is Summer Tour, Bike and Bart in Europe. We have final string for text info. txt info is join us. Well, Cherub, these are the strings that we will use in our app. I will save, close the editor, close the strings, and go back to my photos layout. In the photos layout again, we have to add rows. Each row, as we said, have an image and a text. So the first row, the first table row, we have image view. Okay, in this image view, we will have Android ID equal invitation at, okay, at plus ID. Here we will have the image of bike. Okay, image bike. This is the ID. Okay, we can define the width, height, description. I already have these tags. I defined them already in order to not to have too much time writing them. So I will copy the text I have here. Okay, then close the tab. So this is the image. So we define the image ID, image bike, the width, the height, the description of the image, txt description, if we want to make some padding, and then the source of the image is the bike image. Here is it. Okay, then we will have the image view, then we have the text view. So this is the image, as you can see, the text view. So let's define the text view, but align it to the same place. Now text view. Well, text view, and the text view, we will add the text related to the image. I will copy the text, the one that I wrote. So here is it. And the text to be taken is the text pi from the strings XML. So this is the first row, showing an image and its corresponding text. We will repeat this 2 times more for the other 2 images. As I said, I already have the text. I will copy and paste it. Okay, so the second row, as you can see, in the second row, we have created an image view with the ID image Budapest, and the source is Budapest, the image Budapest, and the text related to text Budapest. The third row, we have created another image barge, and the source is the image barge. And for the text, we copy or show the text for barge. If this is the code, if you go to the design, here's the design of the image. This should be in the same place. Let me check. Table row. Okay. I will add also this scaling to the first image as well. I'm just checking. Okay, text review. Why this is red? Okay. Okay. Why the image here is pan the whole row? Yeah. Okay, I will add again image view and image view. Why to image view? And we'll take the same attributes of the second image and customize them. Well, this is strange. Undo. Let me check the final output, how it will appear. So we have the images and the corresponding text per each. Okay. The next item to create is the second layout, which is the tour. New, layout resource file. I will call it tour. Okay, and for the tour, we will use linear layout. Okay, so now we create a tour. It is a linear layout. In the tour, we will show two controls, two text view controls. The first text view control, wrap content, and for the height also wrap content. Okay. What text to show in this? Okay, we will take the title, text title. We can decide the size if we want. This Android text size, for example, let's say 50 dpi. Okay, and we are done. We are done with the text view. Then we'll create below it another text view. Also wrap content, and here we will show a text, Android text equal. The text to display here is the info, text info. It is at string text, the text info string that we define, text info. Yes. The size for the text Android. Either we use 50, I will make it a little bit smaller for dp. So yeah, here's the next fragment showing title, summer, bike, bird, Europe tour, and the text below it. So this is the second item. Okay. Now I need to close it. I didn't close it yet. Linear layout. That's it. So it is completed now. So I will close the tour, the photos. Now the third item to show, we will show a web site in the third item. The website, in order to show it, we will use the fragment we have that is called fragment. Why there is a problem in the photos? Yeah, why there is a problem here? Table row. I don't know. I will copy the text again and see what's the problem with the table row. Create table. Table row, no problem. Once we add this, it gives an error. Oh, this is strange, although it is complete and correct. This is strange. Anyways, I will see if this will affect the run. So the fragment item detail. Okay, fragment item detail. There's it. So the code. As you can see, we have many things in the fragment item detail. In the fragment item detail here, we want to show one control, which is the web view control. In this layout, we have text view, which we don't need. So I will remove all this and keep the definition, the header above, and add one control only. So I will delete this all and add one control, which is web view. Now for the web view, in width and height, I will say match parent, and I will give it an ID. Android ID equal at plus ID, I will call it website detail, website detail. So this web view control is called website detail. This is what we will have here only, and once we are done, I will close it. Okay, this is the web view control in the fragment to show website. If you check this for the tablets, go to the code. We have text view. I will remove it. I don't need it. I will replace it with a web view as well. Close, save. So our layouts are ready now. Our layouts are ready. What we will do now, we'll go to first of all, the placeholder content. The placeholder content, this code, as you see, this is a big code that defines the items on the left-hand side that will appear in our customized master detail. Here, the items are up to 25 items as declared here, and then a loop in order to add the 25 items to the list we have. Now here, I will delete this and add mine. So we don't need to define 25 items. I don't have 25 items. I have 3 items to display. So I will delete the 4th sentence and replace it with 3 sentences to add 3 items from the placeholder. So I will say add item as here, add item, but I will add my own items, add item, okay. Now what I will add new placeholder item, new, okay, placeholder item, the class name, placeholder item, and the placeholder item, if you see, this is, I'm calling the constructor. If you see the constructors for placeholder item constructor that takes 1 integer as position. This is one constructor. We have placeholder item as well that takes 3 parameters, which is the IDs, okay, an index, the string that represent the content, and string that represent the details. We will use this constructor in order to set the 3 parameters. For the first 2, we will say the first item, give it string 1. The content is the activity that we will show, photos or tour. The layout, not the activity, the layout, photo or the layout tour to be displayed on the right-hand side. For these 2 layouts, there's no third parameter. We will keep it as empty string. For the third item, where we will have a website to display, we will send the ID for that item, which is 3 as a string. The content, we will write a description, which is the website. And the third item, which is details, we will use the URL for the website that we will show. So go back, we will use the constructor with the 3 parameters, new placeholder item. The first parameter is a string 1, comma. The second parameter in our case is the layout photos. And the third item is empty string 1. The second item that we will add item new placeholder item. Similarly, second item, comma, we will show the tour. And the third item is empty string. For the third item to show, add item new placeholder item. The first string is item 3 as a string, comma. Description, we will show a website as a string, okay, comma. The third item is the URL that we will show, the URL to show, okay. The URL, the website that is related to the bike and barge is https colon // bike. I think it was bike. Let me check the URL 1 second. Just to check the website. 1 second. The URL for bike and barge. Bike and barge. Where is it? Here is it. It is bikebarge.com. 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 It's like this. So we have added 3 items here. This is in our placeholder content.java. So the 3 items will appear on the left pane, the left-hand side of the screen. So this is 1. One more thing to do in order to show the website is to give permission. We need to give permission for the app to open website. In order to give permission, we have to add a sentence to give permission in the manifest file. What is the sentence? 1 second to show it in chapter. Yes, we will go to manifest file. In the manifest file and at the top, we will add, before the application, we will add a sentence saying that uses permission. Yes, uses permission. And we will give the name, which is Android permission, accept handover. No, we need Android permission for internet. Where is it? We can write it. Android dot permission dot internet in order to use the internet, and then close the tag. Okay, as you can see here, this is our main activity, starting activity, which is item detail host activity. This is it. And this is the intent filter to make it as main activity to start the app with it. So this is done to give permission in the manifest file. Okay. Now, the next thing, let me go in the placeholder. We have, again, what we did. We have added these items. Now, see in the placeholder, we have the ID, the content, the details. The details here represent our item URL. Okay, and in the constructor, the ID will go to the ID, content will go to content, details will go to details, and here the details is the URL. I will keep it as is. Okay. Now let's go to the item detail fragment file. In the item detail fragment file, we need to check now to see, once you click on an item in the left side, we need to see which item you clicked and show the corresponding layout in the right side. And this will be done in the method onCreateView. OnCreateView. Now on OnCreateView, I will not use this, the toolbar layout. I don't need it. I didn't create a toolbar by default. I don't have a toolbar layout. I didn't create it yet. I will delete these two sentences. Update content, review. I will not display a toolbar for the time being. I will delete this and add text to check the selected item. Now, the selected item, the item you selected is stored here in MItem. MItem object includes my item. So in MItem, I will say if M item dot ID dot, since we are dealing IDs as strings, I will say dot equals to check if it is equal to 1. Okay, what we will do in this case, like this, then I will say if, and repeat it, if M item equals 2, what we will do, then if M item equals 3, if what we will do. Now, for the first one, if it is the item selected is 1, we will display the photos layout. How to display the photos layout? We will use the root view, okay, defined in this code. Root view equal, we will use the method inflatter.inflate and show our layout, which is r.layout. We will show photos. Okay. The other parameter where we will display it, we will display it in the container on the right side, container. And third parameter is false. Same thing for 2. We'll do the same, but instead of showing photos, we will show the tour layout. Now for 3, we will now create or show the website, to show our website. Now, to show our website, which is the M item detail, okay, I will copy the text from the chapter where we need to bind the website detail to display the URL. You see, we need to import the web view client and the web view, web resource. All these are classes. Okay, so in order to display a web page, once we click the third item, okay, we need to do the following. Okay, super should override the URL loading. We can put this to the top, view request. Now here, binding website detail.load URL m item, our object m item dot. What we will show the details. Semicolon. So this is the code that we will add only in the item detail fragment. So what we did in item detail fragment, we have 3 different fragments to display based on the ID where we clicked. So we first of all used or look for the onCreateView method. We have these parameters sent by default in the template, the inflator, the container, where you will display, and the set the instance state. And then here, what we changed is writing our if sentence to decide which ID is selected 1, 2, or 3, and decided what we will do for each one. For 1, we display the photos layout. For 2, we display the tour layout. To display a website, our website is given by the details. We use this code from the chapter in order to bind the website details to our layout, and then bind the website detail, load the URL given by myitem.details. So these are the things we need to modify in the predefined master detail template in order to customize or show the things that we need or we are aiming to display. Now let's show the output in the phone or Pixel phone. Run. See running devices. Now, when we display the master detail on the phone will show you the left-hand side in a separate window. Once you click on any item, it will display the detail side on another window. We have error here. I know why we have red line here, because here I will stop. Because here we didn't close the table row. We need to close the table row before starting a new table row. So here's an image, the image finished here, text view finished here, and the table row is finished here. Now the red line here is removed because it is completed now. You see, this is the design. The 3 images, beside them we have the 3 text. Now I will rerun the app after modifying this small bug. Will take some time, we will wait. So again, when we run our app, if we run the app on a phone, okay, the app will detect that we are running on a phone and will show you the layout for mobile phones. If you run it on a tablet, the tablet layout will display on your tablet. Now we will run the app on our phone. When we run it on the phone, as I said, the left-hand side will be displayed as one page. Once you click on any item you specified in the left-hand side, the fragment related to it will be displayed next in a new page on your phone. In the tablet, no, it will be displayed in the tablet or wide screens. It will be displayed as two adjacent panels or lanes, the left-hand side and the right-hand side. If you click on the item on the left, the corresponding fragment will be displayed on the right. So let's see how it will run on the phone. It is not shared. I don't know why it is stopped sharing. I will share again. Where is it? I'm not sure if you have seen what I have changed. I have changed here the table row wasn't closed. This tag was missed. So I've added the table row in order to remove the bug, then rerun the app, and the app is running now. Graded is building. If it took too long to build, we will get an error message, but we will rerun it again. Let's see. You see this new folder has been added now, which is Java generated files. Error. The Pixel 6 Pro is already running. If it is not the case, delete. So, as I expect, it is stopped running. Let me try running it again. Why? First of all, let's have it. This emulator work. Yeah, the emulator is working. We run. The application couldn't be installed. Retry. The phone emulator is still starting up. Let's stop sharing. I don't know why, but I'm resharing again the screen with you. The mobile app is taking too long to start up. Business was successful. I will turn it off. I will turn off the emulator. Then turn it on. See. Let's have the emulator start first. Yes. So I turn it off from the button here. Turn off. It's like turning off the mobile and then turn it on. Now this is starting. I will wait before running the app again. Power. It's up. Power on. Yeah, home screen. Here's the home screen. Now I will run. Installed successfully. The app is running. Yes. So as you can see, here is our app. We have 3 item lists. Each one of these item lists has its own fragment layout. So if we click on, for example, photo, it will show in a new page the photo of photos layout. Here is it. Go back. طبعا, if you want, we can wait. We can change the orientation. We can take it to the left or right. Now it takes some time in order to change the layout. Yes, here's the layout. It's like you have moved the phone left to right. Go back. A little bit slow. Go back. Yeah. Tool. There's tool. Go on text. Go back. Website. Now here we gave the app permission to show websites. It will take some time in order to load the website. Here is the website. You see, if you want to change the orientation, here is the website. Yes. Scroll up, scroll down, go to website. So this is our app. So our app basically, if we want to summarize, is how to customize a template already in the Android Studio. In this chapter, which is chapter 9, we are trying to customize the MasterDetail template in order to show whatever we want. What we did is that we started, I will stop the app, is that we started by an empty activity, then from the file, new activity, the MasterDetail view activity, okay? And then we created our own fragments, the photos fragment, the tour fragment, and add them to the predefined set of fragments and Java files. Okay, so by default, we have the item and items used as names for the items, item detail fragment, okay, and then we have the layout for that fragment, and we use that layout to show the website, okay, which is the fragment item detail to display website one control, which is a web site. Show it to you. Yes, which is web view control. And we said that, as you can see, for the fragment item detail, we have two items. Okay, these two items represent the same or used for the same layout, but one will be displayed if you are using tablets. The other will be displayed if you are using mobile phones. Okay, similarly for the fragment item list. Okay, so once we have this predefined template, we said we created our own photos layout, tour layout, and changed the fragment item layout to show a web page. Then we go to the Java files. In the Java files, we change the placeholder content in order to show our items. We have added this text only replaced, showing the 25 items. We changed that simple text with our text to show 3 items only, and we defined them here. Okay. And in the class placeholder, we have to understand what attributes we defined in the placeholder item. We have the ID for the item, the content for the item, and the details. The details represent the URL. The content is a description of the page content, and an ID is a sequence number as a string 1, 2, 3. And the main constructor we use is the constructor with the 3 parameters, where we assign the parameters to the local variables in the class. Then from the placeholder content, we went to the item detail fragment and go directly to the method on create view and change the text or the code in this method in order to check which item is clicked in the left side with a 1, 2, or 3 and decided what to show. Okay, in our case, for the option 1, we showed the photos layout. For the option 2, we showed it has stopped again sharing. Yes. For the second option, we have to display the tour layout. For the third option, we have seen how to show the URL, which is the website. And the website, again, is defined in my placeholder in the add item, yes. If you want, for example, let's try to show, for example, our university website, hu.edu.jo, and let's run the application again. You see, let's go to the website direct. Give some time. And that's it. This is the website of the university. Stop. Now, the other thing that I want to talk with you about it is that we can run the app on a tablet. Let's see, Pixel tablet, and run our app on the Pixel tablet. It will take some time in order to start. Here is it, the Pixel tablet. It will take some time to run it on the Pixel tablet and launch the Pixel tablet emulator. We will wait and see the output. Here's the emulator for the tablets. Now the app should run on the tablet, as I said, showing the two panels beside each other. The left-hand side to the left showing the items, the right-hand side shows you the corresponding fragment. Waiting for the app to run. Install successfully finished, launching the app. It seems there is an error. That's it. Here's it. Okay. It seems that the app crashes because the run is done, completed. Let's see the look at. I will check the look at and see the error happened. Yeah, there is a crash. Again, sharing has stopped. I will share it back. Okay, so again, this is my screen I'm checking the logcat to see what's happening, and it says that too slow. Okay, there is crash, reason executing service in the Android binding system, binding services. Okay. Seems there's a problem in the binding. Okay, so I will try figuring out what is exactly the problem is. I want you to implement the master detail in the mobile app for chapter 9. Run it on your phone, in the emulator for your phone, and then try to run it on the tablet. You will get this error. Anyone, let's work on it together. Anyone finds the error or fix it, we will discuss it on the class on Monday, inshallah. Okay, but now we understood what is a master detail template. Where is the master? The left hand side. The detail is the right hand side, which we call in the program as fragments. Once you click on certain item in the list from the left hand side, its fragment will be displayed on the right hand side. So this is the master detail. So showing the fragment depends on the master on the left hand side. We have seen how to define the items or the list items on the left hand side and how to change the on create view in order to check what item is being clicked and display the corresponding layout or task to be shown on the right hand side. So this is the basic idea of the master detail. Practice it, please. Run it and see how it runs on your phone and tablet. For the tablet, if you got the same error, dig more on that error and let's discuss it on Monday. And that's all for now. And see you on the next class, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.